Hello and welcome to the channel. This is your host D.dae bringing you Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. If you're enjoying the series, please hit the like button, subscribe, and most importantly, leave a comment. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. And into the Electrolytic Separator, which if you remember last stream, we made the ultimate energy cube and we made the ultimate cables. So the Electrolytic Separator is pulling water in from behind, what I just showed. I have it dumping the hydrogen for now. Later we can get a gas burning generator and the hydrogen can go in there and make more RF. The oxygen is being pumped into, right next to it, also with a flat transfer node, into the basic purifying factory, which I hit with one upgrade. So that it has 3 instead of 1. See, here's a bar of oxygen. And I have it set to off on sorting because I like doing 3 different ores at the same time. If I hit on, the one that finishes faster will fill up all 3 slots of the next part of the machine, which I don't like. I want them all 3 of these. I need gold, I need iron, I need copper. This one will break it down with the oxygen into clumps of 3. Which then go into the next machine. I have it set side config. They're all power from the bottom, input from the left, output to the right. Those clumps, they come in here, see? Gold clump, iron clump, copper clump. 3 at a time. These get crushed, get put in here. Dirty gold clump, dirty iron dust, dirty copper dust. Yeah, dust. And then that gets pushed in over here. Pulverized gold, pulverized iron, pulverized copper. All of them are set the same way, side configs, input from the left, output to the right, energy from the bottom. And then it outputs into this chest. I'm working on the gold, the iron, and the copper for now. No biggie. And that is my ore tripling for right now. I'm going to make this look pretty too. All running off of the ultimate battery, which is being charged. Let me change it to day. Being charged by the passive power gen. This advanced solar generator is really nice. The wind generator's okay. I mean, I made the wind generator because it's part of a quest, but it's doing its job. It's all going into the ultimate cable, which is all going into the ultimate energy cube. And whenever the machines aren't being used, this thing's sitting at 51 million RF. More than enough. And I'm not in dire need of these ores, like instantly. So I don't need it to go firing through this machine at 100 million miles an hour. I don't need that. So I make sure that they're running and I have a supply in my sorting facility, so I'm never wanting anything. Speaking of sorting facility, let me just drop these 2 off to be a little bit more efficient. What should I show you first? Well, let me do this first. IE, we'll go back to the immersive engineering, and I need to make 2 gold gears. Bang, bang. And I dodged a little bit because I have a ring of magnetism. It's kind of annoying when the stuff gets sucked back to you. But I'd rather deal with that than with throwing things into a hopper. Because if you throw items into a hopper and it has another conveyor, all it is dropping it slower. And just toss the sack. You know, just toss the entire stack. It doesn't need to be dropped through a hopper one at a time. You just toss the stack. I think that's just so silly. So there we have our 2 gold gears sorting facility. And this is what I wanted to show you, what I've been working on today. I cut the stream while I was doing all the boring mining and cleaning of the basement. See, the top still looks fine. All is the same. I'm going to add a small ladder in this back corner. And ta-da! I cut out the entire basement. So these are the frame drawers that touch all of the storage drawers. And in the middle, of course, is the drawer controller. It should be right about here. That's where the middle is. And the trim needs to be touching all of the drawers that are out there for the storage drawer controller to be fully functional. And it can only reach 12 blocks in every direction. That's why I counted 12 blocks that way, 12 blocks this way, and then 12 blocks this way, and 12 blocks that way. And I could make it bigger. I could even make more drawers down here because it'll reach everything down here. But eventually it gets to way overkill. Like, I don't need drawers for everything like that. But yeah, I made the gold gears. I'll show you this setup. Earlier I made those couple of industrial foregoing machines. Let's see. Yeah, this one still has energy built into it. Still has wheat. So what I did is I made the industrial foregoing animal feeder. I'll show you the working area. It works perfectly in here. I put the machine down and I clicked show working area, and it only does the space right in front of it. So I made iron range add-ons tier 2, and it extends it to this size, which is more than enough. I don't need any more than this. I could have even gone smaller because I only need to use this machine once and then I'm done with it. But I needed to supply it with energy, so I used the impulse item ducts I got from the loot quest and ran a cable underneath. And to power it just temporarily, I dropped the biogenerator here, dropped some biofuel in, and it powered it real quick, and wheat in here. So the hardest thing, the most annoying thing was getting the cows down here. So I tried to use the golden lasso, and every time I dropped the golden lasso down, I dropped the cow in here, it would walk through this block and then vanish. And I think it would reset him back where I pulled him from. So golden lassos weren't working. I had to build a stairwell and pull them down here with leads and drop them in here. I got 6, so every time this feeder goes off and feeds them, it pops out 3 babies. And that's what this machine does over here. The animal baby separator also has a range add-on in it. It has a range, it also has an iron range add-on in it. I'll show you the working area. Same exact spot as the cows. So when that feeder goes off, it feeds all 6. 3 babies pop out. In this area, it sucks them and spits them out over here. Take away that. It ends up spitting it out over here. I also have the cable running down under and up, touching it so that it has power. If I'm lucky, while I'm talking, it'll do this at least once. I know it works because I made sure everything was up and running before hitting record again. It spits the babies out here, and then in this section is the mob slaughterhouse, the slaughter factory, also with an iron range add-on. Let me show you the working area. I built it around this, so whenever the babies pop out, they immediately get slaughtered, because you can make add-ons for the machines where it'll only kill adult animals, but I don't really care. Like, I just needed pink slime. So whenever the babies pop out, they get killed, they get smushed in this machine. It makes liquid meat, and it makes pink slime, which pink slime is what I was looking for. The one silly thing that happened, and I totally wasn't planning for this to happen, is while I was clearing everything with F7, I was making sure there was no mob spawns. No bad guys could spawn down here. And you see that area up there? I accidentally left a couple of dirt up here. See that? They just sheer stroke of luck. Those 2 spots just happened to be there, and I didn't think about this, but one of the times I came down here, I was walking and a creeper spawned right there. He saw me, fell off, and into this area and immediately got slaughtered. So it's possible to skip all of this, you know, the feeding of cows or whatever animal, baby separator, spitting it out into here, having it crushed. I was thinking, make a platform above the mob slaughterhouse like this, and then just stand 20 blocks away, and whenever mobs spawn, walk closer to it, they'll walk off, fall in here, and die. So you would only need the mob slaughter factory to make pink slime. See, there goes the baby. Just got squished. There goes another one. And the third one. They got squished. And they got turned into pink slime and into liquid meat. And then I have another one of the flat transfer nodes right here, putting pink slime into the portable tank. So if you're having trouble making this work, the first thing that I did is I had a tank. I put the tank down. I made 2 tanks. I put this tank down in front of this flat transfer node, and it filled it up with liquid meat. Then, because there were no babies, the machine was empty of liquid meat, I broke this one, and I put down my second one. And when I put down my second one, it started filling this one with pink slime. Which is kind of confusing, like, there's pink slime in here, so why isn't it filling in more? Let me see. If I put this down again, it should work. Pink slime. I'm not sure why it's not working, but that's all we needed it for. We only needed 1,000 millibuckets so that we could take out 1 bucket of pink slime. And I'm just going to do it just right here. Drop the pink slime in, and this is a waiting game. I'm not 100% sure if you have to wait, or if it has to be dark. You know, like a certain light level, or if you just have to wait for it. But as far as I understand, you just dump it and you wait. And this 1 bucket will turn into 1 slime. It'll hop out. And you can kill it for 1 slime ball. Let me try something else. Maybe if you spread it. I'll let it spread the entire distance. No. 300. I could do another bucket. I don't know why it's not coming out. Let's see, maybe if I put the transfer node back on and then put the bucket in front of it again. Always does this. Always bugs out. It's always the flat transfer nodes. Can you go in? Please? Oh, hi there, pink slime. Gotcha. Pink slime. 1 pink slime. Mob slaughter factory. Pink slime. That's what I'm talking about. Let me light this up again. Just gonna be a little sloppy about it. Don't judge me. Cool. 1 pink slime. Now, since they all have the same ore dictionary, this is what I would like to try, and 1 pink slime. It goes in as slime blocks. And see, like I got confused for a while ago. This is actually purple slime. And I was like, oh, well, why is pink slime so hard to get? Also, not eaten yet. That's disgusting. But anyways, this is what I wanted to check. Let me grab 4. Since they have the same ore dictionary, I wanted to see if this works. That's congealed. That's congealed. This is slime block. That's slime block. Does it work? Slime block. Does it work backwards? Boom! I knew it. There you go. So instead of making a ridiculous amount of pink slimes through the mob slaughter factory, here you go. Pink slime. Because it has the same ore dictionary. They're all pink. They're all slimes. Now that's more than enough pink slime that I need for now. The next machine that I wanted to make was the fluid sieving machine. Yeah. The fluid sieving machine. What am I missing? Oh, pink. 1 pink slime. There you go. Fluid sieving machine. And let me grab a stack of this. A stack of iron. And head over to our power, our ultimate energy cube, and our ultimate cable. That's where the best power is right now. That's why I'm doing temporary ugly things like this. I'm usually the person that's screaming all about aesthetics, and I just needed to make some progress today for this recording. I wanted it to work. So off stream, off camera, later, I'm gonna make all this look pretty. Fluid sieving machine. I'm just gonna plop it down here. Merp. So it needs to be a fluid. Duh. So and the first plan of making a whole bunch load of pink slime, melting it down, and combining it with iron did not work. It was a fail. But figured out something a little bit easier. So yeah, like, I guess you do have to go with this machine. Let me see how much. I still have some wheat in there. That's fine. I can show you a trick to get more, like a whole boatload of wheat, and no problem. Baby separator's doing its thing. Mob slaughter factory. You see how it's empty now? I just ran a pipe and I plugged it in the back with the fluid transfer node. And it's super easy, you know, but I didn't know that you had to use the pink slime. So when I placed it down, of course, it started filling up with the liquid meat first. I looked it up. Liquid meat has no purpose. No purpose. Nope. No purpose. Can't figure it out. But anyways, once it fills up with the liquid meat, this will be empty, and it'll only have the pink fluid in it. And then when you break it, it destroys the fluid, and you put it down again, and it fills up with pink slime. So I'm pretty sure as long as you don't empty this out completely, this will just be filling up with pink slime. As far as I know, when the liquid meat fills up, it will still continue to function. It's not a machine that's going to stop working when one of these fluids is full. So here we go, and there we go. It is kind of expensive. Pink slime ingots. Pink slime ingots. That's what I was doing all of this work for. It's 2,000. 2,000. So 2 buckets of pink slime for every pink slime ingot. So I'm gonna have to have this thing running for a while. No problem. it'll just keep spitting out babies, and occasionally a mob will fall into it. And every time there is over 2,000, I'll drop 1 ingot in and get myself a pink slime ingot. And if you're curious why I want pink slime ingots, it's because of our crossbows. What I really want to do is I want to replace the bowlimb with reinforced pink slime bowlimb. Check this out. At the bottom, bow, draw speed of 0.05. Range multiplier is decent. Bonus damage of 6. So it has the same bonus damage as the Electrum that we're using right now, but a ridiculous draw speed. I'm assuming it's going to be a right-click instant reload. I'm hoping. But you know, I'm just goofing around. I'm trying to figure out some more cool, fun things to do. So same damage as what we're doing right now, but instant draw speed. It should be super fun. And if it doesn't work, then we both learned something new together. Let's see. Not 100% sure how many ingots I need for the bowlimb. Maybe the pattern will tell me. Material costs 3. So 3 ingots per bowlimb. So I need 6 so that I could do my crossbow and Tag's crossbow. And I guess the thing that I'll leave you off on today is how to make a ridiculous amount of wheat so that this machine keeps going. Power is not a problem. I mean, it's barely draining any power. Barely. So I'll show you 2 things. Sorting facility. One of the best things about apatite here. Grab a stack of apatite. Grab a stack of sand. Did I grab sand? Yeah, I grabbed sand. Those 2 things. You go apatite, sand makes fertilizer. And I just make, that's 4 stacks. And I'll toss the rest in back into the ender pouch and get rid of it. This is fertilizer. And you saw how easy it was. Apatite, if you've played this pack, when you mine apatite, it gives you, like no joke, 12 stacks. It's kind of ridiculous. Fertilizer, you just find your 1 patch. See, I got wheat here, and you just spam it, or you hold down right click. Just hold down right click. At the bottom you see, or actually sorry, you can't see it, my webcam is covering it. It shows you a total. So I'm going down from 190 all the way down to 0. It'll just keep refilling. As soon as this stack is done, it'll pop in the next stack that I had. See? Down to 120. And I just right click on the crop that I need. You know, this is the fastest way to make yourself some wheat. Wheat you can use for both feeding the animals, and by running it through the crusher, it also makes the biochaff, which the generator runs off of. That's why I'm making so much of this. Okay, so that was what, 4 stacks? Gave us 1 and almost a 2nd stack of wheat. So 1 more teleport. We'll go to IE. Or no, actually, I moved it. I moved all of Mekanism except for the metallurgic infusers. I moved them over here. So where's the crusher? Crusher. Oh, I guess it's still running. But it finished the initial stacks. So I'm just going to wait 1 second for this. And there. And there. Why did you stop, little buddy? I guess it was just slow. And there. There. Biofuel. Makes the biofuel. And this one won't go into the next machine because the next machine doesn't accept it, so it just gets stuck here. I can just swing by and pick them all up. So I'll take these with us to the sorting facility again. And back down to the mob slaughter factory. And you put the wheat in here. And you put the biochaff right there. I mean, it barely takes any power. And all of the machines work. Good enough for me. It'll just keep feeding, it'll keep using power, it'll keep making babies here, 3 at a time. The more cows you put in, the more babies spit out, so that'll make it faster. But I can easily just leave this on and AFK for an hour. Huh. Let me see. Pink slime. Again, not going into the machine. I don't know why. I'll have to do something else because the flat transfer node is not working. It's getting stuck. Kind of annoying. But it's fine. As soon as I get 3 pink slime ingots, I'll toss them into the smeltery, melt it down, cast a bowlimb, replace it on my crossbow, and then we'll check out and see how fast it draws.